Hello everybody, this is Sensei Starman and welcome back to Let's Play Fallout London. Well, we are here in Camelot. I actually just came down the spiral staircase that we had not gone down before. It is packed down here, but this is where we will find Merlin. I did want to show one thing off before we got to him, because on the way to what I presume is his study, boom, here is the room with the round table.
I love fighting these things, like fighting wax paper.
What can I get you? Take a look.
And this is apparently where the bartender is meant to be.
Enjoy.
One must admire the diligence of the knights as they're all patrolling in the hallway rather than being here in the bar. But I did sell off excess gear. I gave Jack the large womble gauntlet that we got off of the one of the raiders. But yeah, here we go. Nice little library and Merlin in the middle of it, apparently. And Arthur as well, from the look of it.
Knight, do you have any news for me?
Managed to discover what happened during the attack.
Excellent. What happened?
The hooligans were completely shit-faced, caught by surprise, and slaughtered like dogs.
I see. Quite a difference from the initial account in the debrief, but one that rings a little more true.
Many hooligans have been cleared out of the factory.
Fantastic news. With that outpost secured, I feel a lot more secure. Thanks to your efforts, the fortress to the north will be a significant deterrent.
This is that buffer zone you suggested.
That it is.
Good work. With this outpost secured, we can finally move on to the front foot. Knights, listen closely.
Ever vigilant.
Arthur, Merlin, Charing Cross Station.
Breathe, Percival.
Speak plainly, or at least with a verb.
Eastminster reports there's been an explosion at Charing Cross Station.
This could be a blessing. We can put their weariness to rest by helping out.
With Percival's anxiousness, there's more to the story, I'd wager.
Merlin is right. Eastminster's already fingered a culprit. Us.
Us? I didn't authorize a strike on Charing Cross.
They're saying they've already pinned down the two knights responsible.
I hate to ask more of you so soon, but I don't have anyone else I can spare. Will you look into it?
Consider it done.
Good to hear. Head out immediately.
Now let's ask Merlin.
Suppose you want to know more about Arthur's suspicions.
Just a bit. He didn't tell me for a reason.
You're right, but that still doesn't change the reality of the situation. If this cause is compromised, you need to know what you're walking into. I won't name names. Arthur's right. Without proper intel, guessing can only do us harm. There are some among us that wish he took a firmer hand in certain matters. If their zealotry has escalated to unsanctioned bombing, there's no telling what else they're ready to do. Proceed with caution, even among friends.
Speak your mind.
Patience is key, for the quest continues.
You have eyes. Be more careful.
There's a
war on. Oi!
Look where you're going.
Yes, I know. I'm trying to get to...
London is the place for me.
Curious about Eastminster. It won't take but a second to understand the gist, and that might help you when your boots hit the ground there. Eastminster birthed Camelot just as much as we did. Our hearts and minds were one back then. But skip to ceaseless riots, and some brutal retaliation by the gentry, and quite a few blame us for their current state. Don't be surprised by a thin veneer covering hostility. Many there tolerate us at best.
Yeah, but I'm friendly with a lot of people there, so maybe the fact that I'm a knight will help? Maybe?
Ever vigilant.
Alright, well, let's get out there and see what we can do. And forgive me, but we are going to fast travel this time because there's a bit of distance between here and Eastminster. Even though I know that's going to take a mighty long while to load. Oh, well, that was not quite so bad, but okay. Let's go to World Map. This is in fact Charing Cross Station. At least I haven't gone to a radioactive wasteland yet. All the weapon variants of the crude laser gun or ramshackle laser weapons designed by resourceful survivalists and the avid gun nuts of the London wasteland. Oh, hey, they're shifting the music. I think we're getting ready to head on over there. You know, I hate to jinx it at this point, but it did just occur to me it's been a while since I've had a game crash.
Camelot hates the gentry so much, they're willing to risk your life.
Gentry mouthpiece. Huh. That
Camelot
seems
wants
suspect.
us dead? Well, we'll return the favor in kind.
This individual is busy.
What kind of knight bombs innocence?
Can't you just piss off and bother someone else? That'd be great. Need to be carrying around that weapon?
Wanton violence.
What's that device on
Hiding
your arm,
behind
bruv?
a legend.
Looks
No
like it's
what?
gonna rain
Judgment.
soon.
We won't go quietly. You need anything?
What are you doing around these parts?
Speak to Colonel George Major.
Ah, the civvy who strolled to Islington. Surprised you're alive. Slipping in to cause more mayhem here?
If I was, I wouldn't have done it quietly. Figured the Tommies would need a hand.
What? Out of the goodness of your heart?
Yep.
Keep your reasons to yourself, then. I know you're capable and have a good head on your shoulders. It's obvious something's not right here. So if you can shed light on this, do it. If I were you, I'd check in with Lance Corporal Briggs. Claims to have seen who set off the bomb. See if you can make sense of what he's saying.
Yeah, it's worth noting at this point that I am intimately familiar with how Camelot make their landmines. So if they don't weigh precisely 225 grams, I know it's not us. Let's see, Tommy Conscript.
This is the filthy business I don't like after a fight.
God save our gracious queen, long live our noble queen. If you're walking, you're not wounded. Treat yourself. First aid kit's over there.
Well. Colonel Major sent me to speak with Lance Constable Briggs.
Speak to him. Best of luck there.
How's that?
I wish I could meet the
Step
Queen.
right up. Take a look. Take a look.
Don't mind if I do. Although I'm going to wonder why the heck military personnel are selling a child's tuxedo.
Take a look. Take a look.
Yeah. I was not able to trade off everything with the blacksmith earlier, so might as well ditch my junk here.
Till next time.
Boom! Run! So much blood! Boom again! Run! Blood!
You know who did this?
To run! Shelter! Blood!
Okay, so what shelter are they there?
Run! Tunnels! Boom! Blood! Run! Boom! Hurt! Tunnels! Yes! Tunnels! Dark blood! Run!
Rule Britannia, Britannia rule the waves. Britons never, never, never shall.
Can I help you?
Nope. Just stand back.
You deal with the computers. I'd just break it.
Keep out danger, stay back.
And all that.
Looks like there's chains on the gates, so no way through there.
Pain! Bloodboxing Napoleon Ward! What was that? Oh yeah! That's the good stuff! Come out, you coward! You hear that? Sounds like a fight. There you are!
Well, that was incredibly effective.
Am I losing? Or were they just there? I feel cheated. Maybe I'll just punch the... What was that? You're gonna die today!
Roast rat on a stick.
What?
the fire just spreads among them. I thought that was a Roger.
Judy and Diane are starving for a fresh kill. Haymaker!
No, no. Hit him, not me.
Going up.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Ground floor.
Speak to the knights.
Who's there?
Fellow Knight of Camelot.
Fellow. Huh. Not so sure about that anymore.
What happened to you?
The Raja.
After we set the charges, we ran for the tunnels.
But the charges weren't synced.
The first one blew while we were still within range. Nothing serious, but took the legs right out from under us.
With our banged up legs, we limped into the tunnels.
That's when the second charge blew.
And that Raja woke up. Ran right past us to the mouth of the tunnel.
The third charge blew and sprayed it with rubble and rubbish.
That's when it noticed us.
Angry, scared. Don't really know what it was, but it attacked.
And that's when we realized our guns were back where we fell. Tristan held it off while I ran to unlock the door.
And you escaped.
Look how well that turned out.
But it's not over.
I know. We have no right to ask, but we need your help. We didn't want to attack Charing Cross, but, well,
The fifth column have Tristan's family.
my mum and brother.
They promised to let them go if we blew up the station.
But now I can't even walk, let alone make them hold up their end of the bargain. Please, help my family. They're at St. Anne's Churchyard.
And you didn't tell Arthur because...
Because he's a craven little boy, too scared to fight back. He'd have naffed about until it was too late.
Please, you have to get them back from the column.
I'll get your family back.
Thank you.
Okay, St. Anne's Churchyard is just north of here. lights just kicked in. I was about to say, hey, wait, wasn't it Japantown where all the feral ghouls were before? And apparently still are.
Are we being fucked with? Don't make me have to find you. We're holding back. Feels good. You call that a hit?
Was that one charred before I got to him?
Oh yeah! That's the good stuff! I hope you don't root around in my pockets when I'm sleeping. Let's keep going. I didn't hear the bell. I love to watch them crumble.
Oh, and angel troopers to boot.
I'm gonna tear your legs off.
But they burn just as easy. I don't see him again. Okay, well, I think after all that, we took care of all of the undead and some angel troops beside. Oh, there's room for one more. Get my arrow back at least. Well, I am fast running out of fire arrows, in fact, but we are almost to St. Anne's. But we are at the half-hour mark, so I'm going to go ahead and stop here. But next time, we will save Tristan's family, kick some Nazi ass, long overdue, and get back to restoring the good name of Camelot. So thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment if you are so inclined, and we'll continue the adventure from here next time. Take care until then.